This is my intro. This is my intro.
What is up, you guys? It's Alexa and welcome back to my channel. So I realized I haven't done a celebrity DIY in a very long time. So for today's video, I decided to DIY some of Ariana Grande's clothes that are on her Instagram. These are actually they're really easy, and the great thing is that you guys don't have to sew a thing, and I know you guys like that a lot. If you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe down below and hit the notification bell so you can join the Nava Rose notification squad. And with that being said, let's jump right into this video. First up, I'll show you guys how to recreate her Flames hoodie and her black mask. For this tutorial, you'll need a black zip-up hoodie, paints of your choice, contact paper from the dollar store, markers, a sponge, and a X-Acto knife. First, cut out a piece of contact paper that will cover the entire sleeve. Then with your markers, draw out your flames and fill them in when you're done. Once you're happy with your drawing, carefully cut out the flames with your X-Acto knife. You'll be using the negative space of the drawing, so make sure you're cutting out exactly what you want. Also, don't forget to cut out the little spaces in between the flames. Peel off the backing and stick the paper onto your sleeve. I wanted my flames to be hot pink with baby pink tips, so in order to make my hot pink pop, I added white paint for the base. Next, I added some baby pink paint onto the top, but since this paint is pretty light, I didn't feel the need to add a white base underneath. Once the white paint has dried, cover the entire area with hot pink paint. This is totally optional, but I also added a final coat of paint onto the top using a small paintbrush. I found that it made it look a lot smoother versus looking super splotchy from the sponge. Let the paint dry completely before removing the contact paper. You can also clean up the edges using a small brush, but other than that, you are completely finished. For the mask, you'll need t-shirt printing paper, a black surgical mask that you could get on Amazon or eBay, and scissors. So I know Ariana's mask has a crescent moon, but since I'm me, I'm going to use a rose image instead, but I made this printout for you guys just in case any of you guys wanted the crescent moon. Actually, the mask on her website is only $10, so you guys might as well just buy it from there. Cut your image out and affix it onto the front of your mask according to the paper instructions, and that's pretty much it. Can you guys even hear me through this thing? The mask, not even sure where I'd really wear this to. Maybe if I'm sick and I want to be like fashionably sick, I'll wear this and not have to worry about getting any other people sick. For the hoodie, this flame turned out pretty decent, but as you guys can see, this one's like all faded. I think I didn't put a good enough white base for the hot pink, and that's why it kind of bled into the black. So I suggest when you guys do this, definitely put a lot of white. That way it can pop like this sleeve. Next, I'll show you how to make acid wash jeans like Ariana's. To make these pants, you'll need a pair of jeans, preferably ones with an elastic waistband like hers, a spray bottle, and some bleach. All you have to do really is fill a spray bottle with bleach and spray all over your pants. It should take effect right away, so just keep spraying the bleach until you're happy with the look. If this is your first time doing this method, I suggest diluting the water a bit so that it doesn't work as fast. Once you're happy with the results, you can wash and dry your jeans. Okay, so here are the denim. They didn't come out as great as I expected them to. They didn't come out as acid wash. They came out a little bit more bleachy because of like the little bleach spots, and I think it's because these pants are really stretchy and they aren't really like denim, so they have a lot of synthetic fibers or whatever goes into denim, so I think that's why the effect wasn't as great. I've done plenty of tutorials with the same like spray bleach method, and they've all come out pretty perfect. I was happy with them. I'll link them down below, but other than that, it's pretty chill. Like, I like it. I also added a drawstring because it still wasn't as tight as I wanted it to. They're really comfy though, like. And last but not least, I'll show you guys how to create this sweatshirt that's been all over her Instagram. For this, you'll need a sweatshirt, transfer paper, scissors, and an iron. Okay, so pause. It was impossible to find a mustard sweatshirt locally or even online to ship within a day because I needed it for filming, so I decided to buy a white sweatshirt and use this yellow and red dye. However, the sweatshirt ended up being synthetic, so the dye didn't even work because it could only work on 100% cotton. So unless you guys could find a full cotton sweatshirt, I wouldn't even recommend dyeing it because I even used a synthetic dye afterwards and it still didn't work. But the method that did work was making a paint wash and dunking my whole sweatshirt into that. I literally mixed a little bit of red with yellow paint and watered it down to make a wash, and then from there I soaked my whole sweatshirt in that. Unfortunately, I didn't film this process because I wasn't even sure if it would work, so if you guys want to see a video on how I did this whole paint wash thing, let me know in the comments below and I'll go ahead and make a video for that. I started off by making a rectangle with the width of how wide I want my text to be, and then for the font I just downloaded an old English font from 1001fonts.com. Ariana's sweatshirt says Mac Diva Senorita, which I believe is from a song, but since I'm DIYing this from scratch, I decided to pick a saying that is more relatable to me, so I picked a line from a Trina song, which is Diamond Princess. It also looks like Ariana's text is a little bit stretched out, so I copied that as well. Before printing this out, you want to add a background the same color as your sweatshirt or something close to it. So on the same page that I printed the flower image on, I added 8 little swatches of different yellows that could possibly be a match for my sweatshirt, and I printed this out. Hold your sweatshirt up on the swatches to see which one is the best match, and then you're going to use that one as the background. Copy the color and add it as a background to your text. Split your text in half, flip your image if you need to, and print this out. Cut out each letter, leaving a small border, and place it onto your sweatshirt. Align your letters and iron it on according to the paper instructions to complete your sweatshirt. When you guys iron on the letters, the color actually comes out a lot darker than the actual sweatshirt, well, from what I experienced. So I would suggest maybe going a color lighter if you guys can, or you guys could like test out like a little patch and iron it to see what color fits the best. I usually get extra large in the t-shirt sizes. I just assumed that the extra large in a sweatshirt would be the same. It's really big, so I would suggest going maybe a large if you want to wear it as a dress. If you guys are lucky and you can find a mustard sweatshirt like locally in your area, you guys are like the luckiest people on earth. It was just insane trying to find a mustard color sweatshirt, so it's yellow, so it works. Oliver. So that is all the Ariana-ness that I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please give this video a big thumbs up to let me know that. If you guys want to connect with me on social media, all my socials are at TheNavarRose. I think that's it for this outro. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend, and I love you guys all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Ooh, hair skills. My head hurts now.